Hundreds of delegates from the African continent have gathered in Pretoria, South Africa for an international conference on China-Africa cooperation. The conference follows a commitment by Chinese President Xi Jinping during the Beijing Summit of Forum on China-Africa cooperation to establish the China-Africa Institute in a bid to enhance exchanges with Africa. The CAI has teamed up with the Human Sciences Research Council in facilitating people-to-people exchanges to help build a closer China-Africa communities with a shared developmental future. Channels TV South African correspondent Katleho Lehodi attended the China-Africa conference in Pretoria and filed this report.
The international conference has been held under the theme Governance and Socio-Economic Development in China and Africa. Chinese Ambassador to South Africa, Lin Songqian, addressed those gathered at the conference on the importance of a functional China and Africa.
Two questions we try to get the right answer. One is where for China and Africa to go? Second is how to get there. This is the two simple but fundamental questions any party or any government in the world share and must answer, but it's not easy to get the right answer to these two questions.
The Human Sciences Research Council is one of the organizers of the conference. The council's CEO, Crane Soldian, shared statistics that reveal high levels of poverty and inequality that still exist in some parts of the continent.
These statistics highlight why we need to collaborate with institutions which share a similar vision in addressing inequalities and providing opportunities for countries to collaborate in providing evidence to address this.
Other participants from the continent attending the China-Africa International Conference say the interventions must not be talk shop, but must help address the development challenges that exist on the ground.
We seem not to be focusing on the people. That is the people that drive development. So that is why we have huge infrastructural problems in Africa. Most African countries, you don't have good roads.
It's important for us to then reflect where Africa fits in China's global ambition. And in that space, I think this kind of conference where you merge the track 1 and the track 2, you bring in the researchers, the scholarship, the academia, as well as the policy think tanks into the space so that they could provide a more comprehensible analysis of what are the drivers, what are the factors, where this relationship should be, where the relationship is currently, where it should be going, and what are some of the areas that need attention.
The China-Africa International Conference also saw dialogues and breakaway sessions on the importance of governance capacity and socio-economic interventions in agriculture, industry, services and ICT. International guests, government officials, academics and interest groups gathered here are in agreement that in pursuit of a transformed Africa-China, there is a need for a mutual learning experience that will see challenges of, amongst others, poverty, unemployment and inequality eradicated. From Pretoria, South Africa, Katleho Lehodi, Channels Television News.